Okay, so quick section on medical scanners and uses, and more importantly, PET scanners and how they work. Remember, the P stands for positron. So it's positron emission tomography. But ultimately, what do we need to know? They'll give you the name of some sort of molecule, whatever it is, and that's because they want to say they injecting a molecule that they know will be metabolized somewhere in the body. So crucial part then, we're going to take this molecule, we're going to inject it. Where it's metabolized, there'll be an increased use there where it's being metabolized, and then ultimately we're going to take a photo. Okay, so now to just put this into place and take through, remember we've got to talk about how these positrons work. Okay, so explain how it works. Well, we're going to inject the radio tracer. The next part, it will then emit positrons. So that's it. So it's going to emit positrons. These are then going to annihilate an electron mark. This will create two gamma waves, or two doses of gamma radiation. The next part now is, well, we can now take a gamma photo or a gamma image. And where there's a increase in gamma, that will be the site of highest metabolism. So for example, we have positron emitting glucose. We can inject that into the body. If say we want to do a brain scan, and then we can scan the brain as it uses the most amount of glucose, and we'll know where that most amount of glucose being used for respiration is by the amount of gamma being emitted from that site. So the next part is why are radioisotopes that are used as tracers, why do they have to be made on site rather than being stored? And the crucial part is they have, got to use this pen a bit better, they've got a short half-life. That's the important bit. So they have very, very short half-lives. Now, for us to be able to use them, we need an activity we can measure. So we need an activity that we can measure. And the next part is, well, if we store them, there will be little activity. And there it's absolutely pointless. We can't use it to measure. So there's the important thing. So they've got short half-lives. We need to have an activity we can measure. If we stored it, by the time we come to use it, it'll have little activity. Try in physics or any science to not use the word there will be no. Well, there'll be some. So this idea of there'll be just too little activity.